Hey, Maggie here. I'm here with my husband Michael today, who is an award-winning sales trainer and coach. And we want to show you today how he actually helps our clients close a lot more clients with an AI tool that we built. For example, Kim, one of our clients, she was struggling closing clients for her group program. Michael did the thing he's going to show you in a second. She closed two clients within hours of that conversation. So I'm going to let Michael take it away.
All right, let's go.
So I will now do an actual review of a client call. Now, for privacy purposes, I've anonymized the names to coach, the person selling, and client, the person buying. So what you see here is our Evergreen Empire sales call audio script analyzer that I've put together. I'm going to take a file of a call. This one, she lost the call. I'm going to upload that to our analyzer. So I've got 15 years of sales experience, worked for very big companies internationally, had sales teams that I managed, had to work on the processes, on sales processes, standard operating procedures, whatnot. I've taken all that knowledge and put it into this audio script analyzer. So I've just added the PDF, which is a sales audio script. So if you, for example, use Zoom and you save it to the cloud, or if you work with Fathom.ai, you will get a beautiful script per person talking who said what. So I know already upfront from the client, they said, well, we didn't close. So the first thing I'm going to just ask the custom GPT is say, like, why didn't this turn into a deal? Why didn't it close? So whilst ChatGPT is processing it, it's very quick today. So based on the analysis and provided script, there's some key reasons: a lack of urgency and immediate need, over reliance on a client's next step, and lack of immediate closing tactics. So I can immediately see what went wrong, why it went wrong, and how she was not handling certain objections. The coach addressed payment options well, but when the client mentioned needing to discuss with the board, the coach would have effectively handled this potential objection by questioning deeper. So the call have been improved. This is also something that I've put in. Always make suggestions for next calls that people learn from it, right? The call could have been improved by creating stronger sense of urgency, particularly around the upcoming Q4 and board meetings. So, what it looks like, the main problem to me is that the decision maker or one of the decision makers wasn't present on the call. So you can have people that love your product, that can love what it is that you're doing, but if the person that actually has either the budget or the authority to make decisions is not in the conversation, it's going to be really difficult to close a deal. I would never put it more than 50% of likeliness to close if a decision maker is not in a call. So this is just an example of a call that didn't go well. But just to give you another example, if I just put in I don't even have to do that. Uh, can you give me your standard programmed analysis as per this custom GPT? So what it's going to do now, it's going to show you a breakdown. And this is what I've done specifically for our clients that can use our custom GPT. They can put in their document, they don't have to say anything, and it first evaluates their sales structure, how they're doing, how it's all going. And then after that, it's going over some points that we call the empathy based sales points, and questions answered there like, did you speak to the right person? Did they have an actual problem that they need solving? Are they not able to solve it themselves? Are they ready to fix the problem right now? That they believe themselves that they can't fix it alone. And this just gives our clients a better insight in what they're doing well, right? Positive feedback and constructive feedback on what can they do on that specific point in the future to get more out of it. So this is just a beautiful example of what could go wrong in a call and how it went accordingly, and how this client can improve themselves for the future. Um, and some tips and tricks, and also do not allow the client to take full control over the next steps. There was no follow-up call scheduled in this instance. Do not rush through the closing. So even when you're trying to close someone, do not rush through that for whatever reason. Do not feel like, oh my God, if I'm not going to ask another question, they're probably going to not like me or they're not going to do the deal. It's very often the other way around. They're not going to do something because you haven't asked a certain question. And do not assume that the highest level interest level will automatically lead to a close. Just because they're interested, it does not mean that you'll get a deal, right? Could be that they not have the right person in front of them. As soon as they get off the call, that little objection that they had that you didn't handle could grow into a break point for working with you. And the other thing is, as soon as people will leave the call, they go back into the paradigm beliefs that they had before the call. That means that in the call, you work very hard on changing their paradigm and how you can help them and how you can change the world. And because that is all very new, as soon as they get off the call, their brain goes immediately back to where they were and what they know, because everything that you've told them is new and scary, right? So this allows you to handle all of that on a call. There's one more thing that you can use this custom GPT for handling objections, for example. So how would I handle the objection of finance? And then it will go through a certain structure that I've pre-programmed in there: empathy, question, solve, close. So welcome the objection. Thank you for sharing your concerns about the investment. Then what we do is you want to question deeper. You first want to understand before you want to sell back to them, right? So can you tell me more about what specifically makes you hesitant about the financial investment, or how can we make this work for you? How you can solve that, and how you can close them on that objection. One very important question that you can always ask, that you ask your potential client: on a scale from 1 to 10, how sure are you that this is exactly what you need for your business, money aside, right? So, how sure are you on a scale from 1 to 10 that this is exactly what you need for your business? If they go like 8, 9, 10, amazing. I think 8 is already too low. If they go like 7, or what are you missing, right? Because they're not bought in. You have not created enough value for working with you besides the price. Um, and only when it's a 9 or a 10, you go, great, so is this what you want to do? And they go like, yeah, great, let's talk about how we can make this happen. Because then the price is not that much of an issue. You'll find a way to work with your client or have whatever payment plan ready that you can offer them. But first ask them, okay, how can we make this work for you, right? So that's how we can use this, and this is a very good tool for the clients that are in our group, and I can help you to put something like this together as well. I hope you really enjoyed how I put that together and how I help our clients. We just make sure that sales is not salesy. It's usually salesy because people aren't good at being good at guiding people through that decision making process. What I want to offer you is a game plan call. It's 45 minutes long, where we look at three bottlenecks in your business or in your sales process, where we identify it, and I will tell you what you can do to overcome those. If at the end of the call you want to take those ideas and run with it, perfect. Be my guest, no problem whatsoever. Then at least you'll be helped. And if you think that we are the right business to help you more constructively over a longer period of time, then we'll have that discussion and talk about money and how we can make that work for you if the need is there. If not, as I said, I'm more than willing to jump on a call to look at your bottlenecks and help you move forward. So hopefully we'll see you soon. I know that you're still in the Train ChatGPT course, but book that call quick, because this is really the stuff that's going to help you to move your business forward and close more deals, which means that you'll have more revenue and you can start growing your profits, right? So the link will be down here or somewhere around here. Click it and schedule it, and I'll speak to you in the next few days. Have a great day for now. Bye bye.